From where did Peterson get the goose?
From the tall man.
What tall man? From where did Peterson get the goose? Means, hmm, okay, Peterson got the goose from tall man. Okay, I'm sorry, I asked wrong question. From where did Henry Baker get the goose? Because Henry Baker came after seeing that ad in the newspaper. Then Sherlock Holmes asked him, "From where did you get this goose?" So what did Henry Baker say? Which address did he give to Sherlock Holmes? From where
Sir,
did Henry Baker get the goose?
from the museum.
Okay, see, he said that he got the goose from near the museum. And what was the name of the man who gave him the goose?
Windigate.
Yes, Windigate. That was the man who gave him the goose. And where was Windigate?
Near the museum.
Okay. So Sherlock Holmes and his friend, who was his friend? Watson. Sherlock Holmes and his friend, they went in Bloomsbury at Alpha Inn. This was the address given by Henry Baker. So Sherlock Holmes reached there, and there he met the landlord. See, he met the landlord in Bloomsbury at Alpha Inn. Then what did landlord tell him? Sherlock Holmes asked the landlord that Mr. Henry Baker has given me your address. Mr. Henry Baker said that he had got the goose from you. So Mr. Windigate gave the answer that he had also bought the goose from somewhere else. How many geese did he buy? Henry Baker said that I had bought 2 dozen from a salesman. Which was that salesman and where was he?
From Covent Garden, and his name was Breckenridge.
Yes, very good. So when Sherlock Holmes asked him, from where did you buy? He asked this man, whose name was Mr. Windigate. Mr. Windigate said that I bought 2 dozen, means around 24, from a man whose name is Breckenridge. And he was a salesman who was found in Covent Garden. From there I have bought. So now Sherlock Holmes left and Sherlock Holmes went to Covent Garden. And whom will he find over there? For whom did he go to Covent Garden?
Breckenridge.
Okay, now see. Sherlock Holmes thanked him and he left for the Covent Garden. Now Sherlock Holmes is going to Covent Garden. Who will read? Who will read now? Anyone? Zaki, read.
Okay, sir. To our surprise, the man who owned the shop in Covent Garden burst out in anger when we asked him where he got the goose from. From the man's words, we came to know that he had already pestered by someone about the goose, but somehow Holmes tricked him into giving the address from which the man got his geese. It was Mr. Mrs. Oxshott, 117 Brixton Road, 249. Left the place and soon a loud hubbub broke out from there. A little man had come to the shop and inquired of the goose.
So now what happened? Uh, to our surprise, the man who owned the shop in the Covent Garden burst out in anger. So when Sherlock Holmes reached at the Covent Garden with his friend Watson, he asked that man Breckenridge about that goose. So that man became angry. Why? Because he was already pestered. Pestered means he was already angry. He was already annoyed. क्योंकि ऑलरेडी वहां पे किसी ने आके पहले गूस के बारे में पूछ लिया था. He was already asked about the goose and Sherlock Holmes was asking him again. तो पहले कौन आया होगा? That person is already knowing about this carbuncle जो पहले आया था वो. The person who came before Sherlock Holmes, he had already asked this man Breckenridge about that goose. So that person is already knowing about that carbuncle. Understood?
Yes, sir.
So Sherlock Holmes, when he asked this man Breckenridge about the goose, that from where did you buy all these goose that you have delivered 2 dozen at Alpha Inn? The manager at Alpha Inn told me, Mr. Windigate, and I have come to you. तो Breckenridge गुस्सा हो गया. He was pestered, means he was annoyed because already someone had asked before this the same question. But somehow Holmes tricked him into giving the address. But anyway, Sherlock Holmes ने convince कर लिया उसको, and Sherlock Holmes took the address from Mr. Windigate. कि उसने घूस कहाँ से लिए थे? All the geese. From where was he buying all the geese? In wholesale. Because he was doing the business. Mr. Windigate was a salesman. So Sherlock Holmes, anyhow, he tricked that man and he got the address of the person from where he was buying the geese. And what was the address? The name of that lady was what? Mr. Uh, जो सेल्समैन था ब्रेकनरिज, उसने कहाँ से लिए थे? From where did he buy the geese?
Mrs. Oxshott, 117 Brixton Road, 249.
So Mrs. Oxshott was the name of the lady who was selling the geese in wholesale. तो सब सेल्समैन वहां से जाके खरीदते थे. And the salesman, he gave the address of another lady. This is our address is given over here, Brixton Road 249. So now where will Sherlock Holmes go to find whom?
He will go to Brixton Road to find Mrs. Oxshott.
Yes. But when he reached there, you know what happened? See, we left the place and soon a loud hubbub broke out. Hubbub means the noise of the people when they are fighting, when they are When they are angry or when they are excited, the people shout. Chaos. Remember? Chaos. So this is hubbub. तो शेरलॉक होम्स और वॉटसन वहां से निकले. कहाँ से? फ्रॉम ब्रेकनरिज शॉप. ब्रेकनरिज जो सेल्समैन था कोवेंट गार्डन, वो कोवेंट गार्डन से निकले. तब वहां पे हबब हो गया. देयर वाज अ लाउड नॉइज, देयर वाज केओस. जैसे ही वहां से निकले तो पीछे कोई और आया था. आस्किंग अबाउट द गूस. सी, इंक्वायर्ड अबाउट द गूस. शेरलॉक होम्स के पहले कोई पूछ के गया था. शेरलॉक होम्स गया, उसके बाद फिर से कोई पूछने आया अबाउट द गूस. मीन्स all of them, those who are coming to Covent Garden to meet Breckenridge, उन सबको ब्लू कार्बंकल के बारे में पता था. अंडरस्टूड?
Yes, sir.
So as soon as Sherlock Holmes left the place with his friend Watson, there was a hubbub in Covent Garden because one little man had come and he also asked the same question to Breckenridge about that goose. तो ये तीसरी बार किसी ने उसको पूछा. एंड नाउ ब्रेकनरिज वाज सो एंग्री दैट देयर वाज अ हबब, देयर वाज अ लाउड नॉइज ऑफ पीपल व्हेन दे आर एंग्री और एक्साइटेड. सो देयर वाज अ हबब इन कोवेंट गार्डन. Yes, read.
We left the place and soon no, sorry, sir. This may save us a visit to Brixton Road, whispered Holmes, and we reached the little man. Who are you? What do you want? The little man asked in quivering voice. I know you are endeavoring to trace some geese
And
which were endeavoring to trace some geese which were sold by Mrs. Oxford of Brixton Road to a salesman named Breckenbridge. By him in turn to Mr. Windigate of the Alpha, and by him to his club, of which Mr. Henry Baker is a member. Oh, sir, you are the very man whom I have longed to meet, cried the little fellow.
ओके, तो वो जो लिटिल फेलो था, जो शेरलॉक होम्स के बाद कोवेंट गार्डन में गया था पूछने, दैट लिटिल फेलो वाज स्टिल देयर. So Sherlock Holmes thought that we will not have to go to Brixton Road because we want to meet the man and that man has already come here. तो हमें ब्रिक्सन रोड जाने की जरूरत नहीं पड़ेगी. That man, that little man who was already standing there, वो Sherlock Holmes के लिए काम का आदमी था. Because Sherlock Holmes will ask him that why are you looking for that goose? So Sherlock Holmes will not have to go to Brixton Road. This man, that little man, will help Sherlock Holmes. Understood? Who are
Yes,
you?
sir.
What do you want? The little man asked in a quivering voice. So the little man was afraid. See, quivering, here it is given, quivering voice means vibrating or shaking voice. Little man was afraid when Sherlock Holmes went there to meet him. He asked, who are you and what do you want? So Sherlock Holmes said that I know everything. Don't act smart with me. Sherlock Holmes ने सब बताया उसको. I know you are endeavoring. Endeavoring means you are trying very hard to trace some geese which were sold by Mrs. Oakshott of Brixton Road. Sherlock Holmes ने बोला, मुझे पता है that you are finding the geese जो goose Mrs. Oakshott ने सेल किए थे Brixton Road से. And then there was a salesman जिसने उससे buy किए थे geese, Breckenridge ने. You are finding that person Breckenridge. And Breckenridge had given to Mr. Windigate, the owner of Alpha Inn. And Mr. Windigate had given in his club to Mr. Henry Baker. So you are finding all these people, I know that. Sherlock Holmes said to that little man. You are finding this chain, I was knowing that. कि ये जो geese है पहले Mrs. Oakshott ने सेल किए. And Mrs. Oakshott gave it to the salesman whose name was Breckenridge. Breckenridge gave it to Mr. Windigate, the owner of Alpha Inn, and Mr. Windigate gave it to the club members, to Mr. Henry Baker. So you are finding that person, Henry Baker. I know that. Sherlock Holmes said to that little man. Then little man was really very happy. He said, "Oh, sir, you are the very man I launched to meet." He said that, "Yes, I wanted to meet you. You know everything. You can help me." Because Sherlock Holmes knew all these things that little man wanted to know. Understood, Ilya?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Great. Yes, Zaki,
Sherlock Holmes
continue.
Sherlock Holmes then made him disclose his identity as James Ryder, head attendant at the Hotel Cosmopolitan. We took him to Holmes' place, and the drama which unfolded then gave Holmes the missing detail as he had already conceived a theory. When Holmes showed him the blue carbuncle, which shone out like a star, Ryder looked uncertain whether to claim or to disown it. Realizing that the game was up, he threw himself down suddenly upon the rug and clutched at my companion's knees. He offered to give the detail when Holmes asked to hear a true account of the case.
Okay. So you know what happened then, little man? Who was the little man? His name was James Ryder. He was the head attendant at Hotel Cosmopolitan. Remember the name Hotel Cosmopolitan from where the carbuncle was stolen on
Yes,
22 on
sir.
22nd December? So this person, James Ryder, was head attendant. Means he was the head of all the workers over there. And Sherlock Holmes took this man to his place, to his house, and then Sherlock Holmes made him disclose his identity. फिर उसने बताया that my name is James Ryder. I am working in Hotel Cosmopolitan. Then they both took him, Holmes and Watson. They took this man James Ryder to their place, and the drama which unfolded. The Holmes, Sherlock Holmes, he got the missing details. He had already conceived a theory. Conceived means formed an idea. From the beginning till the end, Sherlock Holmes got all the details that how this carbuncle was stolen. From the beginning till the end, he got all the details which were missing. James Ryder was the real man who gave him all the answers. The little man was James Ryder, who went to Covent Garden and there was a hubbub. Sherlock Holmes was there only, so he caught him. So then see, when Holmes showed him the blue carbuncle, so Sherlock Holmes ने उसको घर पे जाके फिर carbuncle दिखाया, and it was shining like a star. So James Ryder thought that should I claim or disown it? मतलब मैं claim करूँ कि ये मेरा है या disown? Disown means ना बोल दूँ कि मेरा नहीं है. He was very confused. James Ryder thought that if I will say that yes, it is mine, then I will be caught for a crime. And if I will disown it, disown means if I will say that it is not mine, then I will not get the carbuncle. What to do? Then, now you understand who was the criminal?
James Ryder.
James Ryder.
Yes, so James Ryder thought that now my game is over. He bent down on the knees and he caught the leg of Holmes' companion. Who was the companion of Holmes? Who was his companion?
Knees.
What knees? Who was the companion of Sherlock Holmes?
Peterson.
What, are you all sleeping or what? Sherlock Holmes का companion.
Doyle Cannon. Arthur Conan Doyle.
Leave it is. I think I should not ask any questions. Watson was there with him all this time. I am speaking again and again. So James Ryder, he caught the knees. He just bent down and he caught the knees of Watson and he said, "I'm sorry." And he offered to give the details when Holmes asked to hear the true account of the case. So Sherlock Holmes asked him that you just tell us everything, truth, what happened from the beginning till the end. But he bent down and he realized that his game was over. So he clutched the legs, the knees of Watson just for asking for apology. Then Sherlock Holmes asked, you tell us everything, truth, whatever has happened up till now. Now he will tell us all the details that we will read later.